Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this video is kind of like a few different videos in one. I did want to do another cleaning video for my kitchen, but we're actually going to be doing a little bit of remodeling in here. So these are like all my thrift store finds that we've been going to the thrift store lately. So we don't really have a place for that yet, and then we just have the normal mess of our kitchen. But what I'm concentrating on today is this side of my kitchen. So this whole wall, this is where I'm gonna start as far as the kitchen remodel. I'm going to be moving the refrigerator down to where these two pantries are. These two tall pantries are going in my new walk-in pantry, which is going to be a separate video, but I kind of wanted to record me kind of disassembling this whole wall of my kitchen to kind of add back in to my kitchen remodel video. So I need to get this recorded so you can see these two pantries disappearing. This is gonna be going into my walk-in pantry, and then these two cabinets are going to be disappearing. And so what's going to happen is this fridge is going to get moved down to this little corner. And then on that side, I'm going to have, we're doing butcher block countertops. So it's gonna be a butcher block countertop with open shelving underneath. So I have a place for my recycle bin and for my garbage can, because for the last 13 years, I've had no place in my kitchen for my garbage can ever, just because we have a pretty small kitchen. And the cabinets we chose when we moved in just didn't allow for it. So I'll kind of give you like a preview of what I plan on doing here. So this little L shape, we have like just the typical L-shaped kitchen from the 1960s, 70s, and yeah, so we just have, it's just cut up. So I want to get rid of this little island and just have it be straight across this wall. I'm gonna get rid of all the upper cabinets and have open shelving unit. The dishwasher is going to get like pushed in against the wall, so it's just gonna go straight across. And then this won't be here because we've never had enough room for our kitchen table. That's just, it gets bumped into our little bar area, or it's just, there's not enough seating and it just becomes a cluster of a mess. So this is disappearing, this little island. These upper cabinets are disappearing, and I want just a long farm table that, you know, runs this way. So we have room on either side. There's enough room to go around. And then it's just kind of like a walkthrough open kitchen. So we'll have our dining table here. It'll be a walk-through. There will be enough room for our fridge to open, and this upper will be gone, so it'll just be, you'll be able to see through, and it won't look so cut off. Because I'll back up a little bit. And so see, it just is kind of like, we have a square kitchen in the middle of our kitchen / dining room. So yeah, just, I hate it. I've always hated it, but we never really knew what to do because we have these soffits above, which I hate, but whatever. I'll hang some like cute little lights or something from it that don't come down to where you'll hit your head. And then like this cabinet, we always hit our head on. And yeah, I want to be able to see through and have it be open and simple. So yeah, we have lots of work to do in here, but I'm going to start on this wall. And since these pantries are going in my walk-in pantry, which is going to be from this doorway, which will be a separate video, I'm going to just record me disassembling this whole wall. So that's what you're gonna see today. So I got both of these pantries cleaned out, and now it's all over my kitchen, which whatever, that's fine. So these have only been our source of storage for our food for the last 13 years, and I'll take you into the other room in a minute, but what I hated about these is they're like 24 inches deep, so it was really hard to see what you had from the grocery store because it was deep and narrow, and things were really hard to organize. So these have been like just the biggest headache, I guess you would say, for the last 13 years, having this only be our source of storage for our food, canned goods, and pretty much everything. Paper plates, Ziploc baggies. This has only been it. So what I decided was I would take this was our formal dining room when we moved in. So I will show you through here is this front half I turned into my salon like many years ago. It's definitely a mess right now, as the rest of our house. But anyways, so I want to keep the front portion of it my salon. And then, so I did this probably maybe a year ago, is I bought these white shelving units from Walmart. So I have 4, and I initially was just gonna close in just a small, small section that you just walk in, and then had the surrounding shelves. Sorry, I'm having brain farts today. But with the way of the world and the necessity to kind of stock up on canned goods, I thought that maybe I would just take this entire side and build a wall all the way down that meets the window over there. So this will be like all canned goods storage, and then I'm gonna move these shelves to this wall. And so it's just gonna be like one big long like galley, I guess you would call it, like a galley walk-in pantry. So those 2 pantries that I just cleaned out are going to go right here and right here so that I can attach my wall to finish down and then meet my window down there. So that is the project that I'm working on. So it's like multiple projects in one always. So yeah, that's kind of my goal. Okay, so this is the last look of this side of our kitchen before I disassemble it all. On camera, it doesn't seem as bad as it actually is in real life. These are just like, I don't know, prefab cabinets and cupboards, just the junk that you get from, Home Depot. And so part of the reason I decided to redo my kitchen is because a lot of them are turning out like this, which whatever, that doesn't matter if it's in a pantry. A lot of the doors don't shut all the way anymore because the hinges are junk. And also, like I said, like with the pantries, they're just so deep, you can't keep things organized. Things are out of sight, and it's just really hard to organize your food. And nothing was ever really done really well. Like this countertop was never attached down. It at one time met my backsplash. I did all this backsplash myself, and I mean, as an amateur, it looks okay, but even that kind of bugs me, so I'm gonna scrape all that off and do some different finishing on the back wall. But our kitchen is so small as it is. I just feel like if I had an open shelving concept and then just blank countertops, and I'm gonna those will be lighter actually. I chose all this dark stuff. I think we redid this in 2010. So it's like all 2010 design with the dark floors, which I hate now. Dark cupboard or dark countertops with light, I don't know, light cupboards and pantries, and yeah, so our pantries are disgusting and dirty and always have fingerprints on them. So I'm just tired of the cabinets. And so yeah, this is the last look of the side of our kitchen. Get them in the walk-in pantry. So before I do my countertops and scoot the fridge down, I'm going to be getting just some paneling to cover up all this old wall. Looks like I gotta scrape some more tiles off that I didn't do when we first moved in, but yeah, so I'm going to do like a faux brick on this entire wall. So I have to go get the paneling for that and then scoot the fridge down, get rid of these two cabinets, and that will be all open space and it will look so much better.